Hello, unicorns. It's day 18. I'm willing to allow all good things. I think allowing is the place where a lot of people get stuck, including myself. What is allowing? We're creating all the time because we're step oneing all the time. We are looking at this and saying, I prefer this. So preferences are being born all the time. Source is answering all the time. The thing that is not happening all the time is allowing. Allowing is the thing that we need to work on. And there are so many ways to come to it. Because it's a simple word, allowing, but there's so much in that. There's so much depth in what allowing truly is, or we can just make it simple. We could go down into the depths of it, or we could just make it simple. Let me explain how. Hi, Nancy. We can make it simple by saying, I am reborn today. Today I am a new me. My past does not matter. My present does not matter. The only thing that matters is my future. And here's what I'm going to do. I am going to be reborn, which means I get to pick my personality. I get to pick how I look. How you look is a reflection of how you feel about yourself. So if you were going to be born again tomorrow or today, who would you want to be? Who is that person? Just write that down, or you don't even have to write it down because you don't have to remember it. Just get a clear picture of who you are reborn now. A clear picture meaning define who is this person? What is this person's value system? And as you ask yourself, what is this person's value system? Put all those affirmations from the 40 days in there. This person believes the following things. All things are possible. I am worthy of all good things. When I ask, it is always given. I can have, be, or do anything I want. Things are always working out for me. Life is easy. Life is about ease and flow. This is the new you. The reborn new you who has faith and trust in the ability of the universe to yield to you whatever you want. That's the new you. And I want you to go one step further. I want you to go a step further and rename this person. This person does not have the same name, does not have the same history, is a completely new person. Who would you be? Be that person. Because nobody's stopping you from being that person. Be that person now. And I can tell you that I've done that. I have actually done that. Well, in my case, it just happened. Source helped me when I didn't realize what I was doing. But I came to Canada and turned into a new person. Because I left my history behind. Right? And my name changed. I became a new person because I literally donned a new name. Why? Because back home, everyone called me by my nickname, or what was actually my name given to me by my parents. But my parents, somewhere when I was 6, decided to change my name. But the old name stuck with me as well as the rest of the family. So even though they renamed me, I was this person, this other person. But when I came to Canada, I decided I had this inspired thought that having two different names when your legal passport says something and when someone asks you your name, you say something else is not a good idea, especially after 9/11. So I actually stopped pushing back against the name my parents had given me, and I accepted it and became that. And so I became a whole new person, right? So you can either give yourself a nickname, or if you have a nickname, you can go back to your legal name, or you can just give yourself a name that nobody else has ever called you. But be a different person. Hi, Mary Ellen. Hi, Jennifer. Be a different person. And if you love your existing name, be that person. But add something to it. This is the new Jennifer. This is the new Nancy. New reborn. New Mary Ellen. New. And this is what this person looks like, and this is what this person's life is like. This person has people who loves them. This person has good friends. This person is an amazing person, a really good person. This person, this me is someone with a big heart. This me is a lover of all things. This me is an appreciator of all things. Just become a different person. Start today and be that person. Be an allower. An allower. Allow everything. I want to make a point of clarification. Please listen carefully. This is really important. We think that we have to allow all those things that we've been asking for. That's not it. We have to allow everything that is coming, whether we like it or not, whether we want it or not. If something you don't want is coming to you, don't push back, because when you push back, that's the opposite of what the universe wants you to do. Something happens in your life, hi Nancy, something happens in your life that you don't think should happen to you. Allow it instead of pushing back against it. Oh my God, I have this health problem. It just manifested. No, I'm not going to take medicine. No, medicines have side effects. Hello, the problem is already here. Do whatever you can to make it better. Accept what the universe is bringing to you so that you don't get stuck where you are, so that you can go to the next step in your journey. But if you get stuck here, hello, I'm not going to let this get better because I'm not going to accept this solution. Where do you think the solution came from? Who brought you the solution? Every moment is a manifestation. Everything is about law of attraction. So if something is coming to you, take it. That is the next step. And sometimes the next step is stuff that we don't want. But we have to allow all of it. We cannot be selective allowers. I'm going to allow this thing, but I'm going to push against this one. I'm going to be nice to this person, but when this person comes along, I'm a different person. I am not this same person. Hello? Got to be the same. Consistent. Law of attraction is consistent. And if the universe is bringing something to you, there's something in it for you, whether you like it or not. And that's the thing. That's allowing. Allowing means allowing everything. Say yes to everything. I have to eat this food. I really don't want to eat it. I'm going to eat it anyway. I don't like this. I don't like this thing that has got on my plate. How did it get on your plate? Excuse me, your vibration attracted it. Because if your vibration did not attract it, it would not be on your plate. So if you put it on your plate, eat it. Because you created it. Eat it. Once you do that, it's out of your system. You're not pushing back against it. Now good things can come. So many times I counsel people who are on the brink of bankruptcy, because I've been there. I know how it feels. I know how they feel. And I so many times counsel them, stop hanging on to the house. And they don't listen. But if they didn't hang on to the house, if they said, I can create a bigger, better house, I'm going to allow this house to go, so that I can allow a bigger, better, nicer, more comfortable house in the future. But they push back. They push back. They do not accept the solution that the universe is bringing them. In health is where I see this happening again and again and again. Finance is where I see this happening again and again and again. Relationships is where I see this happening again and again and again. This person isn't nice to me, Zara. I want them to change. No, you gotta change. You start loving them despite who they are. Why? Because you want to be who you are. And you change when it comes to them. You don't stay the nice, sweet person that you are. Your prickles go up. And you want to hit them with all of that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Allow them to be who they are. Allow them. And allow yourself to be who you are at your core. A loving, beautiful being. A unicorn. Allow yourself to be that magical creature. That magical creature whose heart is huge and warm and loving. That magical creature that creates his or her own environment because of the color and life and warmth and love that they bring into the room. Be that person. And when you become that person, and you can do that like that, right? So that's the first thing, just become a different person. The second thing is, the second way that you become an allower is to weed out all those negative beliefs that have been hiding. Recognize them for what they are and consciously tell them, not buying that anymore. I don't buy that argument anymore. I know better. And so that's the second way you become an allower, is by weeding out those thoughts that are holding you back. It's like a weed. You dig it up and you get rid of it. So when a negative belief comes up, recognize it for what it is. Is this thought that I'm thinking limiting or unlimiting? Does it put a limit on who I am? Or does it free me from all my limitations? Which one is it? Well, I want to be unlimited. I am a unicorn, so I guess I'm going to go the unicorn way. Right? That's the choice we make in the moment. That choice is what I call the 6 thinking choices. We have 6 thinking choices. We can go past positive, now positive, future positive, or we can go past negative, now negative, future negative. It's a choice. And that choice is in the moment. And as we make those choices, we rewrite our history. Because instead of looking at what happened in the past and saying, oh, that was horrible, something horrible happened to me, you rewrite your history by saying, something happened to me that I was not aware I was attracting. But after it happened and when it took place, it forced me to shift my attention to figure out what I was doing wrong. And I got it. And now I know that in the moment I need to make a different choice about how I'm going to think. And I'm going to implement that choice right away, now, this moment. All right, folks, I'm so excited. We're going to have such a fabulous day. It's going to be amazing when we come to the end of this day. It's going to be absolutely lovely.